Kevin Sorbo, our special guest here on the Ray Carr Show. Kevin, when did your career begin, and how did you know that you were going to be a star in the field of acting and performing?
I don't know if I necessarily knew I was going to be a star, but I knew I would make it a career when I was 11 years old. I made up that decision and told my parents I'm going to be an actor, and they were like, okay, that's nice, dear. So
a lot of other people say that too.
Oh, sure it is. Well, your chance to have any success in this industry are pretty small. I mean, it's you might as well try to become a professional athlete too. It's a pretty small frat out there.
I tried that,
but it's I moved to LA after college and just with the School of Hard Knocks, but I treated it. It's called show business, right? Show. So I treat it like a business. But I knew I was going to have success, and I don't know why. I just always knew.
What show really gave you the stage to showcase your real talent?
Well, obviously Hercules. I mean, without Hercules, I wouldn't have a career. I mean, I did a lot of guest spots prior to that and did a lot of commercial work, but, that show is just one of those things that just took off. Became the most watched TV show in the world. We passed Baywatch back in the mid-'90s, and 7 years there, then 5 years in Andromeda after that, and since then I've shot 51 movies, so I'm staying alive,
Yeah, and you look great, and Hercules, it's one of the most iconic characters in comic book history.
It's, it's funny, because when I was a kid in junior high, I loved mythology, and I kind of did that on my own. They weren't teaching in school, but I just started reading the books in the school library, and I got hooked on it, so they ended up playing Hercules, who was my favorite character. Reading about mythology was kind of... There's a little irony in there, I guess, but it was, wonderful 7 years in New Zealand, and as I said, without that show, I wouldn't have the success I've had now. But I've been busy. I got to give a couple quick plugs. I'm about to start shooting a movie in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Then after that, I go to Poland to shoot for 2 months. I'm playing a Nazi officer in the World War II, true story, based on this woman's life who was... She was a Jewish woman, was basically a sex slave and the maid to this guy's house in Berlin. At the same time, she was hiding a family of 9 Jews in the cellar, trying to figure out a way to smuggle them out of the country.
Kind of like Anne Frank.
It's kind of like an Anne Frank story. It's a true story. It was a Broadway play. It's called Irene's Vow, and we're going to start shooting that in Poland. I just recently produced an 18 CD collection, 21 hours of the reading of the New Testament. I'm the voice of God. So people go to breathebible.com, check it out. Breathebible.com, they can download the Book of Mark for free. It's theater for the mind because it's sound effects. It's 90 actors reading the biblical figures. It's voices in the background. It's like you would think if you're listening to it that you just couldn't see the picture. It looks like it's a movie, but it's not a movie. So people should check it out. It's a new way to get acquainted to what the New Testament's all about.
I was always fascinated with Moses and Methuselah.
Well, if this is successful, we're doing the Old Testament, and we'll have the voice of Moses. Like I said, I'm going to continue with the voice of God, so I got an upgrade for my half-God days on Hercules. But people should check it out, and also. The movie I just finished directing and acting called Let There Be Light. It's a Christmas movie. It'll come out in November, but they can go to lettherebelightthemovie.com right now to see a 3-minute trailer. We just kicked off the trailer last week, so lettherebelightthemovie.com.
Kevin Sorbo, our special guest. Kevin, thank you.